So my name is Benji Wadsworth. We're going to be laying out a common rafter using a speed square. So on our set of prints, we are given some information, namely being the length of the body rafter, including the heel. But we need to verify our math first so that we know our numbers are correct. I've drawn the blueprints up on the board and combined everything into one hot mess. But what we need to know is our total span from edge to edge is 4 foot. We need to find this inside triangle. So using this formula over here, our total span of 4 foot minus the thickness of the ridge at 1.5 inches divided by 2 will give me 1 foot 11.25, my total run. Using a version of Pythagorean theorem, run, rise, diagonal, I can plug it into my calculator and see that my roof rafter body is indeed 2 foot 2. And that same principle, using a 6-inch run and 6-inch pitch, gives me the diagonal length of the heel. That gives me within a shy 16th of 2 foot 8.75. So now I know that my numbers are within reason. Let's go ahead and lay it out. Now, some of you may be familiar with using a framing square and gauges. I was taught this way with the speed square. Totally works. This fits in my bags way easier. So come a little closer. We're going to be using this pivot point, these lines, as well as our common rafter numbers. At first, I like to start with an arrow pointing up. I lay this up upside down. Now, from this 0 point, now, it gives me a perfect point of which I can pull my tape measure. My body length is 2 foot 2, and I can now hook my tape, lay out my mark to 2 foot 2 inch. That is where my bird's mouth cut is going to be. The bird's mouth, according to IBC code, cannot be more than 1/3 the length of the body. We're going to use 4 1/8. From that 0 point, I come up, mark 1/8, and now I can flip the square and use these lines to lay it out. Line them up straight, and now I have my bird's mouth. To lay out the rest of my heel, I'm going to go back, hook, and pull my full length of 2 foot 8.75. Once again, using the pivot point, from my mark I just made, swing it out so the 6th line is flush. I can now scribe my final line. Just to make sure when I hold it up and look at it, all my cut lines are the same pitch. Thank you.